From a city that's played host to 10 Super Bowls, here's a look inside the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in New Orleans. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the New Orleans Saints. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. On the return, Deontay Harris. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10. At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, O'Neal. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. And right away, he lost the football. Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So danger averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. Back to throw. O'Neal. Now it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there, because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They'll try to run this one in. And once more, this play going in the wrong direction. The Saints get to him behind the line again. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up 3rd down. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Brady to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marshawn Lattimore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw, Wasn't a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there. A little bit different when there's live guys out there chasing the football.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Looking to throw. O'Neal. And that is incomplete. And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
Harris, incomplete. He was covered by Antoine Winfield.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun. O'Neal. In a heavy traffic, it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it. They have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Now a handoff looking right. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Number 28.
Tackle there going to Marshawn Lattimore.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Back to throw. Morrow. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the return will stop right around the 25. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
6-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Looking to throw. O'Neal. He's going to fire one deep. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need to rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. On the other side of midfield at the 45. They'll get 34 yards there.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now they'll run on the draw. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Second and 9 from the 44. From the gun, Morrow airing this one out for Evans. And it'll be intercepted. P.J. Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Saints take over first.
We know that the rookie's going to go to a top target like that often. That time, though, maybe a little telegraphed.
And that's not unusual because you do tend to lock in on one of your better players, and when under duress, when in doubt, you're going to throw the ball in his direction because oftentimes you could be wrong, but that receiver will make you right. But it won't happen every time. Good defenders know this, and they get attracted to the football.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, O'Neal. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. And I'm staring at a 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun, O'Neal. Here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Carlton Davis picks it. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this game.
There's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that
Get out of there.
Peyton Manning threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
That one goes for 24 yards.
And let's face it, that what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, exactly right. What's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 6-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4-yard
line.
Stop, pin it up.
And it's 3rd down.
After 1, 7-0.
Lord, y'all
Sports.
Saints 7.
Cut the light off.
Buccaneers nothing.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Morrow, 4th down after the New Orleans defense holds serve. The linebacker, Demario Davis, He's got a hand in to break that one up.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
And Gay knocks this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens, because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 28. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. So that's
Really?
now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Looking to throw on 2nd down. O'Neal. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's a 1st down throw. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. From the gun, O'Neal finding Harris over the middle.
The pass.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology in the road.
So a good punt there.
What?
Nice return, 11 yards. The Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
No, what? No, you can play after this.
No, I'm
You play next, okay?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they
You
got
didn't
3
say nothing
points,
else
but it was a
good for
chip
me, bro.
shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're
Why
not
you
two
won't play
plays
basketball
that they didn't
anyway?
punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
You gonna play with me?
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Yeah.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. And now here's a carry heading left. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down. Morrow, and he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, 76 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and have all that yards after the catch into the end zone, but from your
Matt Gay to kick off for Tampa Bay.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
What is the problem?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now a quick pass to Richardson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun. O'Neal. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. 1:55 left to go in the first half of play. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 1st and 10, O'Neal. That's caught. It's Thomas. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's out to the left, flat and complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd and
They send Thomas out to the right by himself. third down. Here's Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Lutz puts this one through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front 7? As they got closer to their goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
It's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Morrow. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. Past the 20. 10. And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Complete to O.J.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Morrow. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Scotty Miller as the first half is winding down. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's got this down to the 35. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Bucs with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway.
This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead, a chance to hang on to it. Nice first half that we got. Be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see it. We kick it off in the second half. See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun. pass the cross man, it's going to be under. He'll take it down, but now before they work it across midfield.
Well, remember, they tried to get him the ball and run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time, they get it to a more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So in Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Whatever the discussions were halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
You have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half, just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface test. Those are guys working there on defense. That's what this defense is going to need to do in the second half. Good pressure time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
On second down. That was going to incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he threw it.
Ray Sermon did tonight.
Improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did. Incomplete on his last pass play, and now he's going to come up with something here on third down. Operating to the gun. Left to his receiver, Goteat4. And they will let it snap short of first down. They give him the ground at the 26. Whether you play a West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you either throw a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. He hit his first down this from 43. First and 10 now from the 33. Trying to shake up the interception. He slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Solid to start to drive 13 yards, picking up the first. 46-yard line. First down.
You get this exponentially. We're not playing up the way we're capable of. We're deep enough into the game that they really jitters are long gone. That they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Throwing inside second and 10.
They've shown him certain looks on defense throughout the first half, and they pulled the string here in the second half because he gets used to those looks, and they showed the exact same thing. The change just a little bit. He thought something was open, and now the change of defense, and no longer was.
Colin also 6 on the play, and it'll make this a second and long.
there's two schools of thought on it. With that type of lead, you can take a few more chances because you have a cushion. I will tell you, he'll learn to ride down the line as he moves on in his career.
Game completion, second and 10.
That was a simple catch. Even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down distance.
I think they wanted to get it to him. He can make it 2 minutes.
Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas.
16 yards of first down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive on play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy. I think that was a good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over, and they got there to break that one up.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans. Rolling on here in the third quarter, second and 10.
To throw again, O'Neal. Gain of 20 yards there, and get the first down. On first down, this was for 19 yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this team knows what to get out. They gotta get it's first and goal. His sixth on the year. And the Saints headed back to Minnesota. He's got it. It's 24-17.
Saints 17.
We'll like to kick off after the touchdown. Let's kick it off. Now they take it about a yard deep. The holding drop shot shot for the 20, so the decision is running out of the end zone. Not a good one. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Pretty important quarter drive for them. The momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Trying to shake up the interception for the last drive. They'll look to throw. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Okay, Nate.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. It's a game of 34. Oftentimes, offenses aren't nearly as days gone by. They just send receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did. First pass through the air. Nice chunk of yardage there. And then additional pickup with his legs after the catch. The Vikings make the tackle. Third quarter, tight football game as we come up on second and 10.
His second touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers tack onto their lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, a touchdown pass. I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback.
You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed. Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. But not in this case. Bounce back, took his team downfield until a touchdown pass.
The season is running out. It's not big and good. It's crossing the 5 line yards as he's tackled at Detroit. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified at least get on the board last time. It's still work to do. No doubt about it. Now to bring it increase the urgency a little bit. One play, 80 yards, pretty easy to recap.
It certainly is. But not so easy to execute. Start at your own 20. You want something to kickstart your drive and get off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send the message to the opposing team.
Well, we take it about a yard deep.
Ultimately can get this out to the 25-yard line as he is stopped at the 23.
23-yard line.
The Bucs also set to begin their next possession.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive towards the 10. Looking for Brown, he's got it complete. And they get it down, but that return takes it across the 40-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Before they can snap it, time's out on this third quarter play. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first and 10.
Ow!
Touchdown, Buccaneers. O.J. Howard, 59 yards. And the Bucs are going to add on to their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the fourth quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. Old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just get and try to ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. That's what he did.
Extra point by Gaines, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Following the touchdown, here's Gaines to kick it away.
He's taken down right at the 20. They're on the yard line. Getting set for the next drive of the New Orleans offense.
And following that long touchdown pass, a one drive last time. See if the defense can get ready to deal with that.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's a cardinal sin of defense. Not giving up the pass. They did. See how they adjust.
Looking to throw on second down.
get this toss Tony in traffic. And from the 25, they move this to the 29, a gain of 4. You have to be good defensively.
Willing to get in that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackle. Tackle them after the catch, inbound, keep it going. Just really the game.
He's got a first down at about the 38. Well, yes, it's a possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run on second. But they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick the first down there, but as you mentioned, they picked up the pace now because it's a possession game. They got to go twice.
Hey, that nigga was still the ball.
He was hit as he threw there. Forces it incomplete. They work again from the 38 on second and 10. Throwing again. O'Neal. Deep ball. It's a great play for the Saints. 54 yards.
First and goal, they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
There's a quick throw left.
Second touchdown on the season. And the Saints put it back with a score.
Lead down to the touchdown. This will make it in 0-0. On the side, the man who this one out as they drive it again at the 25. Set to begin their next possession. And now after the touchdown, they run from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Playing time on the clock. Keep the time. He intercepted. Johnson with that.
You just can't feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot in between the ears.
Probably way too much because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what he has to do. Get this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to show what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
And incomplete pass on first down, that leads to a second and 10. To throw again. That's to get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Break it down big, yeah.
Get some to the defense, way to get to it, and forcing it down.
The Saints are down. They've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. Here it's 33.
From the midfield strike, they're looking to throw. This is complete to Thomas. And he is very close to his first down. There's not that football. He's going to be a quarter short.
One of the money routes for any offense, drag routes. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a position. But I love the communication we saw there. All of the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they were able to run to the ball.
What?
The blitz, and they get to the quarterback overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, we'll find out later on. Was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Right to the quarterback. No chance on that. find the holes where guys are available, and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
So
Second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
Open shit, open.
Inside the 20.
That was good.
For the first down. Now, last play there. He's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means? Success. And it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yardage through the catch. The whole team has picked it up. And don't forget,
Able to stand outside, keeps rolling. This defense right now, backed up in the red zone, touchdown. They got to stand tall.
Been in this league, now there's no desperation creeping in.
All you're doing when you think you're good, look at this. Get the turnover, and he intercepted.
I think so, Jeff, remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career, even in their college days when they used to be dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth-quarter deficit. This series could very well determine our outcome. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. That was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Sometimes they'll think of like this as a corner. You've got to think to yourself, all you got to do is slow him down so others can come over and support. But in this case, he said, forget that. I got this. Sorry you had to make the run for nothing, fellas.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we got a one-score game.
So it's Saints football
as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw on second down, O'Neal. Take it down. That was good for 26 and a first down.
one play as he's past the 40 already, and a first and 10. Yards is the pickup first down New Orleans. The drive continues as they switch tight touchdown. First and 10. The Saints going to call first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. 29-yard line. He's back to throw. Running to a deep for the end zone.
Game plan afternoon when they got trucking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Here's second and 10 down, 29. Nearly got the first, but it didn't, and they'll try to convert on third and inches. Attempt carry for Kamara. Takes it down for the 10 and picks up the numbers. Now we get a timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they stop just under 40 seconds to go in the game. From the 13-yard line, going first and 10. passing game in sync and moving the football. It's a first down. A looming decision to make on the conversion down 7. First things first, Saints need to score as they pick up on first and goal. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as there's just 13 seconds left to play. The 2-yard line. Also up for this second and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. Back to throw. Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
Easy now. You actually make that call. That's the 22-yard line. They're running 22-yard line. The clock set to begin its possession. Tie game and barring something incredible here, we're headed into overtime. What I would do is either hit up inside or let them take the name out of the top. This is going to be intercepted.
Change that dime. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets in possession. And after both teams get possession, then we're in sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Let's take it in about 4 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have left it for the touchback. The box set to begin their next possession. Except for the first drive here in overtime. This is where the crowd can really be found.
That gets double, doesn't it? Now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it down and scores a touchdown, it's game over. It's been loud here so far. And they'll give it here to his running back. And it's dropped after one continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play, and now he's faced with a third and one. Third and one, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up. Now a first throw here in overtime.
Ow!
He's taken down the slip across the 35. It's an 11-yard pickup. They run it on third and one. Not the case. Now everything here.
I knew what he was doing.
They'll be down to just one remaining as we
Know what the song was doing.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
Looking to throw. He finds his tight end. That's complete. And getting down to the
Why is this nigga keep getting open?
Big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on a catch and run.
So the big play gets him all the way down the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. Back to throw again. We got to see extra special. Did I get quarters with you in this one? I got some overtime.
We were pretty on time. Trying to make this whole thing. I just want you to take the play. You really just want to